of house tour part 2 slash how I made money remodeling my kitchen. I had this kitchen in mind long before I ever even picked out this house. I had started picking up the pieces that I wanted at different thrift stores and antique stores, kind of redoing them, having no idea what my actual kitchen was going to end up looking like, but knowing that it was going to have all this in it. Regardless of how nice the kitchen was, I was going to gut it all and do this. So that's what I did. This is the before. So I sold everything in that photo. Posted an ad, full kitchen, you remove and take away, and set a price. Obviously, this is not really a how to make money remodeling your kitchen. This is probably not something everyone wants to do. I felt a little bit crazy. Let me insert the picture after they took everything out. So, yeah, I saw that and thought I had made the biggest mistake ever. And actually, pretty much everyone else told me I'd made the biggest mistake ever. It turned out not half bad. I mean, if you ask me, I don't know how many people have the same taste that I have though, so. So this is my kitchen now. Open drawers. Sorry about that. So, closer look. These are what are called Hoosier cabinets. And I, of course, repainted them and mounted the top half on the wall versus having it sit on top like it normally would have. This one's really neat because it has this totally useless, for me right now, little board that pulls out, but I love it. And then of course, all these little knickknacks, all from different thrift stores and Goodwills. I absolutely love treasure craft items. I'm addicted. I've got the vintage, probably not very safe toaster that needs replacing. This stove, oven, and this dishwasher. I made my sister and I live without a stove or dishwasher for months because I knew exactly what I wanted. And this avocado green is exactly it. The oven's really particular and doesn't always work, and one of the burners quit working, but I don't care because it's beautiful. I'm going to be cutting a hole in this wall to look into the living room and putting an old vintage, whatever, window through there. So that's still to come. Another Hoosier cabinet. Again, I'm sorry, the drawers are open. I painted this one kind of a pink greenish. I took some of the pink green, what? Pink whitish. I took some of the doors off just to open it up a little bit more. There's that. Of course, pig stuff. See if you can spot the pig items all through the room, every room. The backsplash is actually burlap that I stuck to the wall. These ideas sound crazy when I say them out loud, but every once in a while I get lucky and they don't end up looking half bad. This old basket really started that whole thing. I wanted to have this here. Tried to plant herbs in this bottom one and they didn't really work. I need more windows, but this is a fantastic fruit, which is just got bread in it, story of my life, carbs over healthy stuff, but whatever. There was a cat in this window a minute ago, but it's such a nice day. I dry, I've got lavender here. Dry all of that. I'm going to be using, I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, there they are. A bunch of old like tea canisters, like this one. Gonna be hanging them down here and putting lights in them. Another thing that, Rosie, I'm trying to talk, Rosie. Another thing I'm very proud of, and was a huge pain in the butt about getting, is this sink. I absolutely, no exceptions, knew I wanted an old double farmhouse sink. This one was an awful rust bucket when I got it. It looked terrible. It was falling apart and it did not have a faucet. I discovered that finding a faucet that fits it correctly was no easy task, so that took a long time. Also, getting all of the rust out of this and repainting it. I took these doors off. I wanted that kind of open, but this was a project and a half, and I love how it turned out. Exactly like I thought it would. The aforementioned avocado dishwasher. It's great. It's got this butcher block countertop. You can't beat it. Some shelving where I keep all my cups. A crooked carrot picture. I will fix that immediately. This island is actually an old workbench. I just stained, stenciled, sealed the poop out of it. And my dad gave me these old feed sacks, which I love. I got this at an antique store, and it was used as a workbench originally, but works great as an island now. All of my farm fresh eggs. We're vegan, however, I do eat my chickens' eggs. Hens will lay eggs every single day, even if there isn't a rooster, meaning they're not fertile eggs, and they just go to waste. So we do get a lot of our protein from eggs. This little pantry, I think it's a pie cupboard is what they would call, I don't know, but Dad gave me that. The fridge. I kind of tried to make my fridge look like an old trunk. It sort of just looks like Santa. But there's that. I don't hate it, I guess. If you watched my other house tour, you've already seen my dining room. That light did absolutely no good. And you've already seen my tin covered bathroom. And you've already seen the eat sign that I made for my pantry door. The other part of the kitchen here, my little breakfast nook, absolutely covered in plants. Everywhere is plants. I'm running out of room because of plants. Also, I just finished some hibiscus berry tea. It is the best tea ever. My little coffee stand. I love, love, love coffee. Again, this is a Hoosier cabinet. I'm obsessed with them. And I did a chalkboard top here. More of the treasure craft containers. I also buy any handmade pottery that I find. This is actually an old door. I loved the color of it. So that's our little bar area, I guess, big bar area. That is a hole through my, again, if you think you want birds, tried to keep my cockatoo, who likes to climb down the spiral stairs right there, tried to keep her from coming in here one day, and she proceeded to chew a cockatoo-sized hole through the door and then chew up both sides of the frame. So, I love her, but things to know before you get a bird. That'll be a video. I actually made this light fixture here. Kind of weird, but I like it. I think that's pretty much the whole kitchen. So basically, due to my really weird taste in home decor, what I sold ended up more than paying for everything I put in here. So, and I personally like it a lot more.